Hello, good evening. Good evening, my beautiful audience. Yes, it's your friend Nathaniel Okeke. Today, I have come with an issue that is actually bothering me. It is bothering me so much, and I want to talk about it. It is the issue of parental irresponsibility. Do you know that many of our parents have failed in raising good children? Like we have failed in raising our children, in training them on how to behave outside. Something happened a few days ago. I think that was 2 days ago. And learning about it was so painful. Like I was restless. I was wondering what is going on in our society. So it's about a girl that was beaten by three other girls. They combined and gave her the beating of her life. Yes, the beating of her life. Pounded on her, descended on her, all because of, as they claim, she slept with someone's boyfriend, one Cardi B. And I thought about it and it is not making any sense to me. Like, how can girls go that low? Like go to the gutters with their fellow girl, somebody they call a friend because of a guy. Like, no. I thought issues about relationship, when things come up, you're supposed to talk with your partner, but we don't teach our children sex education, we don't teach them about relationship, we just allow society to teach them everything, and that is why they are failing. They are failing. You hear the issues of people behaving in aircraft, you hear the issue of people, in fact, behaving in an uncanny way, in a way that is not appreciable. Like, people do not know how to control themselves in public. People do not know how to conduct themselves in public. People do not know how to react to certain things in public. It is not pretense. It is being modest. It is being modest. You beat a girl to that extent. You naked her, and then you take a video of her. As if that is not enough, you post it on social media platforms. To what end? What do you want to achieve? And a lot of people are saying a lot of things, but to me, the parents of those children failed. There are moral values that definitely were not inculcated in those children. There are moral values that their parents did not instill in them. And it's giving me headache. And sometimes I am wondering, what kind of society are we going to have in the future, in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? What kind of society are we going to have with what is going on now? The other day I was talking with a friend and I was telling her, I said, it is paining me because those who are going to be the parents of tomorrow, when I look at them now, I just wonder and I know that it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny at all. They're the ones who are misbehaving just anyhow. No iota of modesty in their dress sense, no modesty in speeches, no modesty in anything. What they care about is luxury. Date a guy who is defrauding people somewhere, bringing in cost money, and follow different people who like, it's depressing when one thinks about the kind of society we're going to be living in tomorrow. It's depressing. Parents, please, before your child leaves secondary school, there are certain things you should teach the child. One of which is relationship, how to relate with people, how not to fight over certain things that do not have values, how not to fight over things that do not matter, how to conduct themselves in the public. Sometimes I feel depressed, but then what do I do? Children don't read. I remember those days when I was teaching before, I gained admission. I think that was 20, 2014, 2015. I was teaching a class, GSS 3 class. And then something happened in the class. I found out that a boy was not concentrating. 2014, 2015. Oh. And then I walked up to him and said, Guy, what are you doing? You're here with a phone. And this is a school where no child is supposed to come to with a phone. Give me that phone. He wrapped it with, a handkerchief. I said, boy, give me that phone. He said, no, sir, there's nothing here. I said, look, you think many of us are stupid. You think we didn't go to school like you. Give me that phone. And then he handed over the phone to me. When I checked, guess what? The boy was watching pornography. He was watching porns. And I didn't know what to do. So I went to another teacher. I taught English. I went to the teacher who taught mathematics, and then I complained to him, and he was like, "No, you can't just let this boy go." I was already angry, so I flogged him for doing that. And then there were other persons who sat very close to him, and they knew because I asked them, and they were sincere enough to admit that they knew that the boy was watching porn. So I also flogged them. The next day, the mother of this boy came to school. He was shouting, calling my name. Where is this Mr. Nathaniel? I want to see him. Where is this Mr. Nathaniel that flogged my child? This is my only child. Why would he do this? I was like, from where I was teaching, I heard the voice, but I didn't want to go out because I was teaching. So the proprietor sent someone to come and call me, and then she asked me what happened. That happened. That thing happened. That incident happened. Almost at the closing hour. So the proprietress was not around. So it was the next day, and it was early in the morning that the mother of the boy came. She said, "There, why would I beat a child to that extent?" I said, "Ma, look at what your boy did. He was watching pornography in the classroom, and then I beat it." This woman told me that even if the boy raped a girl in the school, that I was not supposed to flog him. That he's an only child. I was like, what? Wait a minute. I was not supposed to flog him. Should have just say yes. I should just leave her boy. Ah, she said she was going to arrest me. She threatened me that she was going to follow me spiritually and all of that. And I was like, okay, do whatever pleases you. But look, I'm only trying to help you by correcting this child. She said I should not help her. This one, that one. I even wanted to tell her more about the child because this is somebody who does not even concentrate, who was not concentrating then. But because of the way she was talking, so I decided to let go. After 3 or 4 years, 2018, this boy saw me on the road and he just did and then I turned. He was the one. He ran to me and said, Mr. Matt, now you flogged me that time now. You know, I bet no mind my mama. That woman, a stupid woman. So you don't mind her now. I don't teach her lesson now. I was pained. I said, guy, what are you saying? You're teaching your mom a lesson. Say, I don't mind. I say, the way she did like this now, say she they cry every day. That's the mom, the mother of the boy. I said, what happened? Naim is a cold boy. And he used to make sure that she feels the pain because she's the one frustrating him. I called him. I spoke to him. I'm happy, one of those days I was just walking. I think it was early this year, 2025. I saw him and he said he was already in the university, 200 level or 300. I was very happy. I spoke to him. I encouraged him. My dear parents, let's try. Don't over pamper your children. Don't allow them too much access to the social media to the point where you don't get them books, you don't sit them down to teach them, you don't get to find out what they are learning, whom they are following, what they are doing. Please. And as you do so, as you train them, remember to pray for them. God bless you. Till I come your way next time, this is Nathaniel KK. Bye.